Members of Parliament supporting the broad-based government from the Coast region have maintained their hard stance in demanding for Mining Cabinet Secretary Hassan Joho to be part of pre-coalition agreement talks between UDA and ODM parties. The MPs want the CS to be present during the engagement, entrusting him with the interests of the coastal communities. Described as an influential political figure from a region commanding nearly 2 million registered voters, Joho is now being backed by a majority of leaders from the 6 coastal counties, a move that is likely to position him at the center of discussing the presidency for the 2027 general election. And TV's Kevin Mutai reports on politics and power.
The journey to 2027 general elections is being shaped by different voices and the ever-evolving political landscape in the country. Latest to take the precedence is the start of the coalition talks between the ruling party, United Democratic Alliance UDA, and the Orange Democratic Movement ODM. The two political outfits are set to commence the talks amid the cloud of regional politics that is hanging over the process even before the negotiations kick off.
The committee meeting expressed the intention to initiate structured negotiations with different political formations, beginning with the United Democratic Alliance. To this end, we have mandated the party leader to commence this process. Concurrently, consultations with party members will proceed, culminating in the National Delegates Convention.
Senator Oburu Oginga, who chaired the ODM Central Management Committee in Kilifi on Monday, said the resolution to engage with UDA aims at positioning ODM not only to contest next year's general elections, but to also form the next government. 2 days later, UDA party leader President William Ruto also chaired the party's National Executive Committee meeting at State House in Nairobi, where the highest decision-making organ endorsed the political partnership with the Orange Party and negotiate for a pre-election agreement ahead of the 2027 polls. But the jostling around the coalition talks for 2027 is now bringing forth concerns among the leaders from the Coast region. According to the Coast Parliamentary Group CPG, the region must be represented, as MPs proposed that Mining Cabinet Secretary Hassan Joho be part of the technical team that will be in charge of the negotiations.
Kauli nyingi zimetokea kule, lakini tunaunga mkono zile negotiations ambazo zinafanywa kote, na sisi ombi letu, na si tafadhali, katika hizo negotiations tables, cost lazima iweko na representation yake.
The parties that are going to negotiate for and on behalf of ODM, Hassan Joho must be in that table. And that is not negotiable. The cost has contributed heavily for ODM to be where it is. And there is nothing they can talk about ODM without cost.
They argue that the move is to represent the interests of the coastal people.
Tunaunga mkono masuala yote ya kuzungumza. Lazima watu wazungumze. Hakuna chama kimoja ambazo kinaweza kutengeza serikali ama utawala bila kushikana na vyama vingine. Hilo ni jambo ambalo liko wazi. Kwa hivyo sisi lazima tuzungumze na tuafikiane, na katika kuafikiana mpwani lazima uhusishwe vilivyo.
Sasa hii ni majira ya kupangwa na kupangana. Sisi kama wapwani tumesema hatutapangwa. Tutaketi kwa meza, hatutakuwa menu kwa meza. Na tutakuja tuketi, na kama jambo moja ambalo tumeweza kukubaliana, tumeona kazi ya Mheshimiwa William Samoei Ruto, na kwa William Ruto tumekubaliana wote consensus kwamba tutamshika mkono na tutampatia 2 term.
The caucus, comprising of all members of parliament supporting the broad-based government, has been pushing for CS Joho as the regional kingpin and the man to spearhead the politics of the region. The CS, who has presidential ambitions, is considered a powerful voice that can rally the region behind President William Ruto's re-election bid.
Msifikirie mtatutoa chambo, sisi wengine damu yetu ni moto. Ukileta tualeta, ukija tunakuja, ukitukujia tunakukujia, ukileta noma noma, ukileta mbaya mbaya. Tunaelewana namna hiyo? I did not sacrifice my life for nothing to follow the party ODM.
Political analyst Maimuna Mwidau says it is the prerogative of the ODM party leadership to appoint representatives to engage with UDA, but again agrees that Joho has the regional influence with the support of a majority of parliamentarians from the coast who are propelling him to the national stage.
The members of parliament have every right to decide who wants to represent them. But given that the talks are between two political parties, then we have to think in terms of what does the law say in terms of representation of arrangements or coalitions or alliances. Joho being a CS, he was donated to government by ODM as a party. So it is incumbent upon the ODM party to decide who is going to sit in that negotiating table.
Irreducible minimum yetu ni deputy president, sio mambo ya 2032, 2027. ODM tukikubaliana na William Samoei Ruto, sisi tunasema deputy president atoke Pwani.
According to the voter register published by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission IEBC in 2022, the Coast region, which is home to 6 counties, had 1.97 million registered voters. If the pre-election deal sails through, then the region will be crucial for President Ruto's re-election.
The coast is very crucial. It has the numbers. You can see the block of members of parliament. All majority of them are in ODM. So definitely, President Ruto has to work so hard to make sure that he also has representation or the support of ODM. They agree on a pact that the ODM will support his presidency.
The Coast voting bloc has always been perceived as an ODM stronghold which supported the late former Prime Minister Raila Odinga through his political journey.
This region called the coastal region had a strong bond and partnership with one Raila Amolo Odinga. We are ODM and ODM is us.
Ikiwa chama cha ODM hakitapewa Ali Hassan Joho, sisi wa Coast, we have to champion another political pathway. Na hatutaogopa ikiwa hawatampea Ali Hassan Joho. Mimi nakwambia Hassani, usiogope. Usiogope. You have everything that it takes.
The understanding that gave birth to coalitions in Kenya's politics is inclined towards bringing political parties together to secure and share power, promote unity and inclusivity, as well as to protect regional interests.
Baba alitufunza ya kwa tusikize maoni ya kila mmoja, lakini pia wenzetu lazima wafungue masikio wasikie maoni yetu, na leo tutawaambia maoni yetu sisi ya wapwani ni yapi.
We are seriously going to be stakeholders going forward. The times when tulikuwa tunangojea maembe is long gone. We are there, we'll be there, two-term, but we should be counted from the negotiation going forward, not after.
It is now clear that Mining Cabinet Secretary Hassan Joho is being pushed by leaders from the Coast region to join the national politics and fully address the issues affecting the region. And with the Coast parliamentary group now throwing its weight behind him, CS Joho will definitely be the man to watch as the pre-election coalition talks between UDA and ODM begins. Kevin Mutai, NTV from Mombasa.